Welcome to another Commander 4-way battle. Today I am playing Captain Ripley Vance.
Today I'm playing Ayara versus Locthwain.
I am playing Derevi, Empyrial Tactician.
And sorry to inform you guys, this will be the last time playing the Mimeoplasm. I will be switching to a 5-color commander. Still keeping the ooze deck, but we're going to 5 colors to get some red oozes.
Alright.
6, 7. I did not draw a single land.
Me either.
Wow, this is rough. So, we put 5 down. And then draw all lands. Because I already have a feeling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So overdraw.
Dropping 4.
Dropping 2. Ruby.
Okay. This is still terrible.
I'm going to drop 3. Hopefully I can get something here.
I'll drop 3 for 2.
Dude, I am just getting screwed right now.
Alright, I'm keeping it.
I'm gonna drop
Scry 1.
I'm gonna drop 3 for 2.
I'm keeping it.
And then I'm probably done mulling. 1, 2. Nice, okay, at least something. Alright. Well, I'm off to a
You
pretty
guys
bad
both
start.
went to 6?
Yeah.
D4.
Sure.
A 4!
Oh yeah? Well, eat a 1.
So we're rolling a D4 here?
A 1.
2.
Hey, alright.
Fucking
What do you know?
What'd you get, Ripley?
A 4.
He rolled max
I hate
on his
D4s.
first roll.
I'm gonna go first. Everybody's good with the hand.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
I'm pissed. My hand sucks.
I'm gonna play a mountain. I'm gonna tap my mountain for a frantic scapegoat.
Yes!
It's a 1/1 with haste. When it enters the battlefield, suspect it. He is suspected.
He is a suspect.
While he is suspected, he has menace.
Neat.
So no one can block him.
When one or more
pretty
creatures
cool.
enters the battlefield under my control,
Who you hitting for 1?
if it's suspected, I can suspect the other creatures. Seeing as how it was originally your card, I'm going to swing at you for 1.
Yeah, fine.
I'll pass.
The poor Mimeoplasm
I'll draw.
expects it.
I will play a land. I will tap that land for an expedition map, and I'll pass.
I will draw. My land per turn will be a plains, and I will pass.
Draw. I will play a dismal backwater and go back to 40 life. Pass, you bastard.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Land return's going to be a mountain.
At least it wasn't on the table.
Yeah, I don't even know how I managed that, to be honest.
I'm going to tap 2 to cast Swiftfoot Boots.
Oh god, he's put his Jordans out on the field.
Tosif.
Oh, yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
Drucifer. I'm going to come at you with a 1/1 menace.
I take it. I will draw. That does nothing, so I will play a land. I will tap 2.
Got an answer for you, dude.
Tap this to sack, to search my library for a land card, reveal it, and put it into my hand. I'm going to grab Cabal Coffers, reveal it, and I will pass my turn.
Your ball coverage is at a swamp for each swamp you have.
Yeah,
I
I
will draw.
tap
You
2,
have to-
tap it,
Yeah.
get a
I will
swamp for each
draw.
swamp I control.
Play a land per turn.
It's like
Tap
40
2
bucks.
for a Felwar Stone, and pass.
Is it like 40 bucks?
No, it's cheaper than that. There's the Cabal Coffers going into my hand.
Okay. I'm going to play a forest Then I'm going to tap 2 for this Corrosive Ooze. It's a 2/2. Whenever a Corrosive Ooze blocks or becomes blocked by an equipped creature, destroy all equipments attached to it at the end of combat.
Cool.
Fuck your boots. And I pass.
Untap.
Your Jordans are fake.
Upkeep.
He's in there for strength.
Draw. Lamp turn's going to be a mountain. We'll tap 3 to play Captain Ripley Vance.
He's advancing, guys.
You got hit for 2.
No,
Two?
you hit for 1.
I got hit for 1.
It's a 1/1 menace.
Yeah, that's a 39.
I got hit for 1 and gain 1.
Alright,
I don't like the cut.
I'm going to spread the wealth right now. I'm going to swing
Get a
at...
card. Card.
This one.
Nah,
I'm gonna go on top.
I'm swinging at you, Tosif. 1 damage menace.
So menace, it has to be blocked with 2
This is
creatures.
the one that goes on top.
Yeah.
So I cannot block him. I'll go back to 39 again.
I'll pass.
Untap. Upkeep. And draw. Strange. I'll do 2. Tap those. For a Piper of the Swarm. Rats I control have menace.
Yay.
I can pay 1 and a black and tap them to create a 1/1 black rat creature token. I can pay 2 colors, 2 black and tap them and sack 3 rats and gain control of target creature.
Wow.
I think that's really good in standard.
And I think I will
Oh, yeah.
call it after that.
I'll
I'm
do it
good.
Through you.
I am good.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Lamp return is going to be an island. Blue-green, colorless. For Rashmi Eternity's Crafter. Whenever you cast your first spell each turn, reveal the top card of your library. If it's a non-land card with converted mana cost less than that spell's, you may cast it without paying its mana cost. If you don't cast a reveal card, put it into your hand. And then I will pass.
Does it count for itself?
No.
No.
Okay.
So next turn, my first spell.
Untap. Upkeep, draw. I will tap 2 for an Ooze Garden. It's an enchantment. I could pay 2 to sack non-ooze creatures. It's actually garbage, but
Ooze.
it's ooze, so it's in. And then I'm going to play a Simic Growth Chamber, returning the Dismal Backwater to my hand. Growth Chamber's tapped. And I will pass.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Lamp returns a mountain. I'm going to tap 3 to play Bergie, God of Storytelling.
Oh, it's the Burgie.
It's about to get dangerous.
I'm going to tap 1 to play Soul Scar Mage. I'm sorry.
You get a mana?
Whenever I cast a spell, I get a red mana floating. Soul Scar Mage is a 1/2 prowess. And if a source I control would deal non-combat damage to a creature an opponent controls, I put that many -1/-1 counters instead. With 1 red floating, I will cast Chaos Lace. Changes the color of any 1 card, either being played or already in play. 2 red. Cost to tap, maintain, or use a special ability of the target card remains unchanged. Make Swiftfoot Boots red.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you do that?
That's the 3rd spell I've cast this turn. Ripley Vance gets a +1/+1 counter. Can I,
What does making Swift Boots red do?
Doesn't.
It's to get his
It's
3rd
just
spell.
to get that 3rd spell. Okay.
Burgie was the first
You hit
Yep.
something? What are you hitting?
Bergie, Soul Scar Mage, Chaos Lace. It's going to do 4 damage to... I'm going to deal 4 damage to Rashmi. With the 1 mana floating, I'm going to equip the Swiftfoot Boots to Ripley Vance. Combat. Toe the foe. Swing at you with a 1/1 menace.
We can't block. It's a menace. It was 38.
I'll pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Okay. Okay, dokie. So, what we do here is we play Ghost Quarter. We tap 1 and a black. We tap this to make a rat. Don't worry, the rat's not sticking around. I'm going to tap 1 black, play Calling the Weak, sacrificing that rat. Get a rat. Rat for 4 black mana. Tap this for 5. I will cast Endrixar, Master Breeder. He is a 2/2, and whenever I cast a creature spell, I put X 1/1 black throw creature tokens onto the battlefield where X is that spell's converted mana cost. When I control 7 or more thralls, I gotta sacrifice Endrixar.
What are they?
They're 1/1 black thralls.
Thrall?
Thrall. Yeah. They're made out of corpses and they're terrible.
They're kind of
Really?
ghoulish.
How big is
zombies.
that?
He's a 2/2. For 5 mana. And after that, I'll pass.
I thought you were going infinite for a second.
No.
No.
Alright.
No. This deck doesn't... There's like a couple of things, but
draw.
for the most part, it's mainly just about playing lots of creatures.
I will tap 1, 2, 3 to cultivate. Search your library for 2 basic land cards. 1 goes on the battlefield tapped, 1 goes into your hand. Land Return is going to be an island. And yeah, I will just pass for now.
Tap. Keep draw. I will play a Dismal Backwater. Give 1 life. Back to 39. Okay, for the first time ever, for 3 mana, I will play 1 of my Slime Against Humanities. Create a 0/0/0 green ooze creature token with trample. Put X/1/1 counters on it where X is 2 plus the total number of cards you own in exile or graveyard that are oozes or named Slime Against Humanity. A deck can have any number of cards named Slime Humanity. So I will get a ooze.
It's at least a 2/2.
I think a 3/3, technically.
No, put X.
Oh, no, it's being cast before it gets
1/1
into the graveyard to
counters
see
on it
itself.
where
That's
X
right.
is 2 plus the
Yeah.
number of.
Cards and... But yeah,
So
the slime goes in the graveyard, but after that ability resolves.
just
That's
be a
why I thought it was
2/2.
a 3/3.
Well, it'll be a 0/0 with 2 1/1 counters. And then I'll pass.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. 2. Ogre Head Helm. With 1 floating from Bergie. To play Aki Rock Speaker. When he enters the battlefield, I add 1 red to my mana pool, and I get another red floating from Bergie.
So yeah, 2.
So I
possibly
have
3.
2. I'm going to play Goblin Diplomats. And I get enough red floating. That's the 3rd spell I've cast this turn. Ripley Vance gets a +1/+1 counter. And is going to deal 5 damage to... directly. We're going to move into combat now. I have 1 red floating. Oh, that's not enough. 1/1 menace coming your way.
Ouch.
I'll pass.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. I'll play a land return. It's going to be a Cabal Coffers.
That's for 3. Should have 4.
5, technically, I can make.
Yeah.
Shit, I don't know what to play. Alright. When in doubt, just play your commander. I play Ayara. Before she enters, Edric Sar triggers. I make 3 1/1 thralls. And then Ayara comes in, everyone loses a life, I gain a life.
No.
And I'll take one of these dice. I got nothing else. Go ahead.
That's it.
Yeah.
Untap. Lucky draw. Lamp return is a forest. Perfect. That's just what I needed. I'm going to tap blue, green, white for Derevi. When Derevi comes in, I can untap something. I will untap this. I will tap 2 white. I only really need 1 white and 3 colorless, but I'll tap 2 white, a green, and a blue. For Shalai, Voice of the Plenty, 3/4 flying. New planeswalkers you control and other creatures you control up hexproof. For 2 green and 4 colorless, put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. Neither of them have haste, so I will pass.
Tap upkeep draw. For 3, I'm going to play another Slime Against Humanity. Now I will get
3/3.
yes. Will it be a 0/0 with 3
It'd be a 0/0 with 3 plus 1.
counters? I played 2 of the same card in EDH.
I did 2. A mountain and a mountain.
Okay.
I played 3 swamps.
And then I'll pass.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw.
You
Tap
make
1. To play Seal of Fire. I have 1 floating from Bergie. With 1 floating from Bergie and 2, I'm going to equip the Ogrehead Helm to Soul Scar Mage. Gets +2/+2. It also has prowess, so I cast a non-creature spell there. It gets +1/+1 till end of turn. It's a 2/3 and it's a 4/5.
No way.
4/5. I'm going to swing at Tosa. Not Tosa. At Justin. Swing you with a 4/5.
So if I blocked with both my creatures, what would happen? You would kill one of them, but then my second one would kill your creature?
Well, it depends.
What's the power and toughness?
What's the toughness of both creatures?
2, 3, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, one would die. The other one lives.
And 2, 3, and 3, 4.
And I could decide who dies, right?
No, he decides
I
where the
decide
damage.
who dies.
I'll just take the 4.
Cool. Now I'm going to sacrifice the equipped creature to discard my hand and draw 3 cards.
Nice.
Second main phase, I'm going to pay 1. No. I'm just going to pass.
Draw. Lamp return's gonna be a swamp. Okay. I think first things first, we're gonna get rid of one of these thralls to draw a card. Then I will tap 1, 2, and Cabal Coffers to add 4 black mana. I'm going to cast Braze the Arisen Nightmare. On cast, I make 3 black thralls, so I go up to 4. She enters. Ayara is going to deal 4 damage to everybody, and I'm going to gain 4 life.
No way.
Yeah, I had 4 creatures enter. Then I'm going to... Alright, 2. I'll make a rat. Everyone takes another damage, I gain another life. Then I'll tap another 1. Play Gravecrawler. Everyone takes another damage, I gain another life. I will go to my end step. I will sacrifice one of these thralls. Would you all like to sacrifice a creature or take 2 damage and let me draw?
I'll sacrifice a creature.
Yeah, I'll sack one.
I'll sack Derevi.
At the beginning of your turn,
Give me
Justin,
another one for,
I'm going to tap Goblin Diplomats, so each creature attacks this turn if able.
Okay, I was gonna.
I like the picture, just the goblin just fuck you wiggling his ass at everybody.
Draw.
It's flavor text. You need to convey that special kind of message.
1, 2, 3, 4 for Derevi. When Derevi comes in, I can untap something.
I forgot an Endrick Sar trigger
Oh.
when I cast the Gravecrawler. I get 1 more throw.
Nobody loses life.
Yeah, sorry about that. It's not a May thing, so I have to do it.
I will tap 1, 2, 3 for Duelist Heritage. Whenever 1 or more creatures attack, you may have target attacking creature gain double strike until end of turn. It's an enchantment. So who has flying blockers?
I do not.
Nope.
Drew, do you have flying?
No.
No, you don't?
Nope.
Alright, I'm swinging at you for 6 because you have the most health.
I go down to 6.
And
40.
I can untap Shalai again. Because it doesn't matter if I untap
That's
Shalai.
Serenity ability.
Yeah. I pass.
Untap. Keep draw. Again to 4. I'll play Corpse Jack Menace. It's a 4/4. Whenever I place 1/1 counters, I get double. There's a doubling season. And then I pass.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. 3. For Viashino Sandstalker.
But you know.
It's a 4/2 haste. At the end of my turn, I return it to my hand. Gives me 1 floating from Bergie. With the 1 floating from Bergie, I'll play Goldhound. That gives me 1 floating from Bergie. With the 1 floating from Bergie, I'll play Banners Raised. That puts a +1/+1 counter on Ripley Vance, and creatures I control get +1/+0 until end of turn. So it's going to be 7 damage from Ripley Vance to your thing that gives hexproof for your angel. I have 1 red floating from that spell. With the one red floating from Bergie, I'll play Storm Entity. It's a 1/1 with haste, and it enters the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter for each spell I cast before it this turn. That's 3. Can I get a die, please?
Die, please.
Sure.
3 +1/+1 counters. Ripley Vance is a 7/5. How big are your creatures? Got a bunch of
Can't
one
block.
ones.
3/3, a bunch of 1/1s, and a 2/2.
I have a 2/2 with
This guy
3/3,
can't
4/4.
block.
I'm gonna move to my end step at the end of my turn. Viashino Sandstalker's return to my hand. I'll pass.
Untap. Upkeep. Brah. Okay.
Right now, at your draw step, I'm going to tap the Goblin Diplomats to make each one of your creatures attack this turn, if able.
If able. Okay, I can do that. I can deal with that. I'll play a swamp per turn.
That guy's a 2/2.
Yep. He's a 2/2.
The commander's a 2/2.
2/3. He's a 2/2. 2/3. 3/3. 1/3 and a 2/1.
I am going to sack the Seal of Fire to deal 2 damage to the one that makes the Thrall tokens.
Okay. I'm gonna sack one of my thrill tokens. Draw a card. Okay, I guess it's just 2 in Cabal Coffers. Get 5 black mana. I'll use 3 of it to cast an Ophiomancer. At the beginning of each upkeep, if I control no snakes, I put a 1/1 black snake creature token with Death Touch onto the battlefield.
On our
At
upkeep.
the beginning of each upkeep.
Each upkeep, if I control no snakes. We'll tap. Actually, I still have 2 floating. I'll use 1 of it to play Skull Clamp.
There you go.
I will Skull Clamp one of my tokens with the remaining floating black mana.
Draw 2 cards.
Draw 2. Thank you. How nice. Alright, I'm gonna do that to the other 2 as well. Goodbye these Thralls. I don't need them anymore. Also, everyone took 1 damage, I gained 1 life.
30.
2, 3, 4. Thank you. It's almost like I got a full hand again. He can't swing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You know what? I'm just gonna spend the whole turn -1.
I was gonna say,
I'm gonna get rid of this rat too.
what's
and
the
draw 2 more.
converted mana cost of a token?
0.
0. Okay.
Then I'm going to move the combat. Piper the Swarm has to swing, Gravecrawler has to swing, and Braves has to swing.
That thing just came into play.
Ophiomancer just came into play, yeah.
2/2, 3/3, 4/4.
How big is Derevi?
2/3.
I'll swing at you with a 3/3. The 1/3's going at you,
I'm gonna
Ripley,
block it.
and the 2/1's
That's
also
not
going at
trample,
you.
is it?
1
It's not
3.
trample.
I'll block the 1/3 with Bergie 3/3.
You'll block the 1/3. This is dead. Are you blocking the 2/1?
The 2/1 I will block with Storm Entity.
Storm Entity.
4/4.
Alright, this is dead. I'll move the end step. I have to discard 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll discard these 2. And then I'm going to sacrifice an artifact. Would everyone like to sacrifice an artifact or take 2 damage and let me draw a card?
I don't have an artifact.
Take 2 damage and let me draw a card.
I'll take 2 damage.
I get to draw another card.
I got it.
Wow.
I draw another card.
Still at 40 life.
He's been higher.
And then I gotta discard 3, right? Yeah. I'll discard. Swamp.
I get bad tokens, though.
Actually, just one swamp, tragic slip, and dread summons. It's your turn.
Untap. Keep draw. 1, 2, 3. Colorless. Draw Derevi. Untap.
Oh, being your upkeep, I make a snake.
Untap.
Everybody takes a life.
And I gain a life.
One, 2. 1, 2 for Simic Signet. I can tap this into a Simic Signet. And this for Daxos Emeritus. And I will pass.
Untap. Draw. Untap 4. For a wonder. The only flying source in the ooze deck.
Yeah, but it's gonna die.
I want it to die.
He does want it to die.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean we'll kill it.
I'm gonna take it out the deck and put another slam against humanity.
Untap.
Only.
Keep. Draw. Lamp return is a mountain.
It actually works in modern.
I'm gonna tap 3 to play Viashino Sandstalker.
Got a 1/1 death touch. You watch out.
Well, that has Death Touch.
Yeah, it does. It's a slippery snake.
When Viashino Sandstalker comes into play, I'm going to have the Frantic Scapegoat suspect it. When one or more other creatures enter the battlefield under your control, a Frantic Scapegoat is suspected. You may suspect one of the other creatures. If I do, it's no longer suspected. I'm going to tap 2. Goldhound. Sack the Goldhound for a red mana to equip the Ogre Head Helm to the Viashino Sandstalker. It's a 6/4 menace.
Oh.
Drucifer. Coming at you with a 6/4 menace and a 4/4 on the ground.
I'll take 10.
I'm going to discard my hand. Shit.
How many cards do you
And
have?
sacrifice this creature to draw 3 cards.
No, he has 3.
Yeah, that's how I've been feeling.
It's my turn.
You didn't cast 3 spells?
Nope.
Just the one, right? What's his name?
Viashino Sandstalker.
Viashino?
Lamp return is going to be a Cabal Stronghold.
No way.
Oh.
Where'd you get that?
I've had it. So, 1 and 2 to tap Cabal Coffers for 5 black mana. I'll use 3 of that floating black mana, leaving 2 floating to tap the Cabal Coffer, Cabal Stronghold to make another 5. So I'm at 7 floating mana.
No.
I'll use 6 of it to cast Bolus the Citadel.
What a fucking play.
I may look at the top card of my library anytime. I may play the top card of my library. If I cast a spell this way, pay life equal to its converted mana cost rather than pay its mana cost. And I can tap it and sack 10 non-land permanents and each opponent loses 10 life. What's the top card of my library? Okay. I'm going to victimize this snake right here. I will lose 3 life. 28. And bring back Hendrixar. Is Gravecrawler my only other creature in here? Gravecrawler. You guys each lose 2 and I gain 2. I already got Ripley and Joe. Mine's good. What's the top card of my library? Oh.
GG.
No, it's Massacre Girl. I don't think I want to play that one.
What is it?
You don't have to reveal it.
I know, but
What does it do?
when it enters the battlefield, each other creature gets -1/-1 until turn. Whenever a creature dies this turn, each creature other than Massacre Girl gets another -1/-1 until the turn. So it's like a board
Comment
wipe.
down below.
It's like a huge board wipe. I don't want to wipe the board right now. Or do I? I don't.
I would say you do.
I guess in that case, I have 2 floating, 3 for 5. I had 1 floating actually. 4, make it 5. Let's try to ad nauseum past that. Reveal the top card of my library. It's Massacre Girl. I'm going to put it in my hand and lose life equal to its converted mana cost. I go to 25. Look at the next one. Blood Artist. I take 2. Do I want to do it again? I think I do. Top one, Viscerous here. I take 1. One more time. Grey Merchant of Asphodel. I'm going to put that in my hand too. I'll take 5. Alright, one more time.
This guy's gambling.
It's a land. I'll take that for free. What's the next one? Butcher Malakir for 5. Okay. I'm going to take that because I have to.
He's gonna keep doing it. Guy's fucking gambling.
Hey,
This
man.
isn't Vegas.
Alright, what do we got on top now? Okay, I'll do that. I'll take 7 life. Go down to 5.
He's doing it.
Abhorrent Overlord. When it enters the battlefield,
How greedy
I
can you
create...
get?
Oh, and since I cast the spell from Endrick Sar, he triggers as well. I make 7 thralls. Everyone takes 7 damage. I gain 7
8.
life.
8
Not,
damage.
I'm not counting him yet because he
Oh.
also makes creatures on enter. I'm just doing the Endrick Sar trigger.
Maybe this is gonna work.
I made 7 thralls. Endrick Sar kills himself.
That's
He
not
can't.
good.
No, it's not.
This guy's gambling.
So when he enters, I make a number of 1/1 black harpy creature tokens with flying equal to my devotion to black. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I make 12. Everyone takes 12 damage. I gain 12 life.
Coop, you dead?
Yeah, GG's.
I go to 6.
I go to -2.
Just go to 0.
So I have the 12 harpies. I'm going to tap Bolus the Citadel.
24,
Sacrifice.
9 and 6.
10 harpies. Everyone
Takes 10.
loses 10 life.
And you win.
Yeah.
Bye.
GG. That's what I drew for my 3 cards.
He's
Wow.
gambling.